Read This, the book review show, featuring book reviews, author interviews, and more. Welcome to Read This, the book review show. I'm one of your hosts, Patrick Morgan.
And I'm your other host, Connor Kelly Eiding.
And be sure to pay special attention to today's episode because later on we'll be doing a prize drawing to see who the winner is of a free review on the show. But first up, Guantanamo Bay, a loaded symbol in the American mind, a location evocative of competing images, the fight for freedom and the horrors of torture, and a flashpoint for competing ideologies. In short, the very name itself brings assumptions, both partisan and visceral. But not for U.S. Army Reserve Captain Montgomery J. Granger, because he was there. He is a man who was tasked shortly after 9/11 to treat and care for the alleged worst terrorists in the world detained for questioning and national security at the infamous Camp X in Guantanamo Bay. In his compelling memoir, Saving Grace at Guantanamo Bay, the memoir of a citizen warrior, Mr. Granger documents the daily, soul-wrenching struggle to protect and care for men accused of plotting and even enacting monstrous acts of violence against his own fellow countrymen.
How do you reconcile those two? Duty and personal feeling. Your own sense of right and wrong and the orders given to you by your government.
Not easily. And that's what we have here in Saving Grace at Guantanamo Bay. Not only a magnificently written book filled with heart, anger, and humanity, as well as an objective level-headedness, but also the testament of an incredible human being, a man with the strength and grace necessary to handle such an emotionally and morally trying assignment. What better person than Mr. Granger to reveal his insights into the controversies and realities of Guantanamo Bay, to address the assumptions, both partisan and visceral? As Andrew Carroll writes, editor of the New York Times bestsellers War Letters and Behind the Lines, few individuals are more qualified to tell the story of Guantanamo Bay than Montgomery Granger, a citizen soldier, family man, dedicated educator, and Army Reserve medical officer involved in one of the most intriguing military missions of our time. Saving Grace at Guantanamo Bay is a masterpiece, dispelling many fallacies about the controversial detention center, while also confirming some of its horrible truths. No matter your political leanings, it should be an essential read for anyone interested in understanding the complexities of the American government and its war on terror. Saving Grace at Guantanamo Bay, a memoir of a citizen warrior, by Montgomery J. Granger. Read this. Stay tuned for our next review, coming back right after this. Do you like to go to the movies and watch the coming attractions? Do you decide what looks good and what you want to see? Then check out the world of video trailers, where we do the same thing for books. Our trailers feature a script written to showcase your narrative, recorded by professional voiceover artists, and then produced by our video directors, using music and state-of-the-art visuals and effects. Let us bring your book to life, literally, and show it to an audience that is millions strong and growing. In fact, every day, over 100 million Americans watch online video, and over 60% of book buyers shop and buy online. Video book trailers are becoming the way to reach this audience. Get in on this growing trend and treat your book like the Hollywood blockbuster it is. For more information, visit us at authormarketingideas.com or email jessica@authormarketingideas.com and get your trailer started.
Oftentimes, when we think of ancient history, what comes to mind are thick, dusty tomes, old men pottering about in togas, and names and places that seem irrelevant to us now. What we forget are the magnificent kingdoms, gruesome battles, heroic love stories, and brilliant men, some valiant while others monstrous. Dr. Ian Crouch, in the first volume of his series of historical fiction, A Pyrrhic Victory, brings to light the most captivating and dramatic elements of the ancient world. unfolding a groundbreaking narrative so evocatively written that it's hard to believe that it isn't simply a work of brilliant fictional literature. With an historian's knack for fact and detail, and a novelist's skill at bringing a strange and seemingly distant world to life, Dr. Ian Crouch presents us with the epic tale of the young King Pyrrhus of Epirus, a general who, after the death of Alexander the Great, quickly took center stage as the mightiest military leader of his time.
That sounds incredible. How is it that I've never heard of Pyrrhus of Epirus?
Well, you might have in your high school textbook, but no one has ever written such a gripping and readable account of this historical gem. At least, not until now. And the first volume in A Pyrrhic Victory, entitled The Shaping of Destiny, has been racking up award after award. It was a finalist in the 2013 National Indie Excellence Awards in the category of Faction, which is fiction based on fact, as well as winning the 2012 NABE Pinnacle Award in Historical Fiction and the 2011 Independent Publisher Book Awards Gold Medal in Historical Fiction in the Military and War category. In March, A Pyrrhic Victory received a glowing review from the U.S. Review of Books, which bestowed a prestigious recommended rating. Dr. Ewan Maloney, a top lecturer on ancient history at the University of Adelaide, had this to say about A Pyrrhic Victory. Writing with great style, Dr. Crouch brings this ancient age to life once more, maintaining an expert balance between historical accuracy and creative imagination. It is a journey detailed throughout with real authority, great care, and unflagging energy. Dr. Crouch succeeds splendidly in conveying a compelling interpretation of the lives and loves, the achievements and aspirations of great men in a great age.
I guess pretty soon everyone will know of Pyrrhus of Epirus.
And Dr. Ian Crouch as well, the fresh breakout titan of historical fiction. All of you Game of Thrones fans out there, take note. A Pyrrhic Victory, Volume 1, The Shaping of Destiny. Read this.
Welcome to Author Marketing Ideas. AMI was founded to empower authors to market their work to its fullest potential. We work with today's authors, the self-published, the digital, those ready to take the next step in promotion, ready to embrace innovation and reinvent the wheel. The tools are available. Enhanced author websites, digital and mobile ready, video book trailers, social media, press releases with embedded video, and we are available to teach and assist to create a customized marketing strategy, because each author and every book is a unique creation. Market your work. Go local, go global, go viral. Ready? Then visit us at authormarketingideas.com and get a free digital footprint evaluation. Your digital footprint is what we call the size and shape of your online presence, and that's crucial to marketing success. We'll analyze and pinpoint your areas of strength and weakness and make recommendations. So check us out at authormarketingideas.com.
Well, our next book is also a sweeping work of historical fiction. Dr. Thomas Berry's novel For the Tsar and the Raj is an exciting saga set against the backdrop of the Russian Revolution. Prince Michael Tetov is a page for Nicholas II, and his mother a lady-in-waiting to Empress Alexandra in Russia. The Tetovs socialize with the wealthy Russian high society and court, until Michael meets Anna, a servant and a student revolutionary, and the two fall passionately in love. Then, the revolution of 1917 begins, and Michael is forced to hide his mother. Anna assures him she will help keep his mother safe, but Anna proves to be a wolf in disguise when she surrenders Michael's mother to the Bolsheviks. One betrayal follows another. Michael loses his faith. Sent to Siberia, he becomes a shell of a man. He eventually escapes to India during the Malabar riots, where his bleak view of life is reinforced and he struggles to find the will to go on. This is a masterful novel focusing on a man's deepest impulses to regain his heart, mind, and soul at any cost.
I understand that the author's father-in-law, Count Vladimir Kalachevsky, graduated from the Corps de Page of Nicholas II in the 1914 class, just before the Revolution. He served Empress Alexandra at court. And though the author says this is not his story, it is the story of a typical aristocrat living in that realm. I'm sure that the Count had many stories to share that helped inspire the book. Dr. Berry is also a retired professor of Russian literature and language. He's lectured at Johns Hopkins University, the Smithsonian Institution, and the Russian Cultural Society in Washington, D.C. So, again, an expert. Which is one reason I think this book is such an absolutely riveting read, and why the time and place are so beautifully captured. History truly comes to life here.
And the book is getting 5-star reviews. P.W. Marbach says, "For the Tsar and the Raj is one of the most interesting of the new historical novels to appear lately, filled with a mixture of fact and fiction seamlessly blended together to create a story that keeps your interest from the beginning to the end. You are left wanting more, and hope there will be a sequel to let us know how main characters moved on with their lives, as surely there would be enough material to continue this. Thumbs up for style, content, and readability." We agree. And that's why we say, for the Tsar and the Raj, read this. All right, so now it's the time that we've all been waiting for. I'm going to reach into this bowl and draw the winner of our free review in an upcoming episode of Read This. So Connor's shuffling it around, mixing all the names up. Exciting times. I will not look. I'll draw a piece of paper. And the winner of the free review is Cynthia Fabian. Cynthia Fabian. So congratulations, Cynthia Fabian. We will be contacting you shortly to set up your free review on Read This, the book review show. For the rest of you who entered, thank you very much for playing our game, and stay tuned to future episodes because we will be doing more contests. Thank you very much for watching Read This. Again, I've been your host, Patrick Morgan.
And I'm Connor Kelly Eiding.
Thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for our next show. And for information on how to have your book reviewed, email Ellen at authormarketingideas.com.